Good arbitrary time of the day. I'm BB, and I'm jumping in for a couple of games of, I mean, for a game of Don't Starve. I was totally about to play Dead by Daylight, but something with Amazon or something. So I'll jump in for at least a partial game of Don't Starve. An hour or two if I live that long. But I do have stuff to do. Got lots of berries. But no plant fiber. There's a road. No. Got pigs. Let's still pick these up. It's a free pick and some cut stone. I'm gonna leave that. Seeds, we will definitely take those. Some berries I skipped out on. Let's finish tracing out this before we go anywhere else, but we do need to find grass. I thought I saw talk to. Uh-oh. It's evening, and I've got no grass. Alright, I'm starting to get worried. there's some grass. Alright, good. Yeah, we got reeds. That's pretty close. We don't need to do that now. But we are doing pretty good on berry bushes. Too bad the carrots are better. But we should theoretically have a pretty good garden system by winter. Also haven't picked up any flint. Totally need some of that. Where am I? Where do I want to go? Let's go. Alright, it's almost nighttime. But we are good. We can torch, we can eat. Yeah. Let's take this down. Make a torch. Alright, one night down. After we eat. Let's not go there yet. No, leave that alone, punk. Is that the good desert? No, that's the desert I know about. That's not even desert, that's mesa. Can I hop across? No, I cannot. Yes, too close. I'm sorry. Hey, there's gold. Let's... Now we can science. That is very good. Let's go straight across. No, we're gonna cut up and... Yeah, we got poop. Got at least one poop. That's not our herd. Are you going to grow into a herd? I'll take those seeds. I guess this will be a very... easy to get isolated data for can one buffalo thing reproduce. There's another gold, but we already have a gold. Rummage pile, we'll have to come back for that. Not quite yet, we're still tracing, but we'll come back for that. After we find a backpack and make chests and all that good stuff. Alright, almost nighttime again. Boo. Let's get my torch ready. Evil flowers, yay, we got a cave. Let's take this straight across. We got spiders. I'm gonna need to see those spiders. Only for the purpose of pulling them up on the map later. Before too long, I'm gonna need some silk. Ooh, there's a chest. A glowing chest? I have never seen a glowing chest in this game before. Not gonna completely fill that in just yet. But we will fill this in. And our spawn should be out this way? That way. Let's head back that way. I don't think I've seen another touchstone. So, wait. This is survival. I wouldn't be able to come back at spawn. Nope, leave those seeds alone. What is this? Wet goop. Yeah, I'd rather not. It's probably very valuable and very good, but I don't know how to use it yet. Hi, Mr. Table Thing Guy. I instantly like this location over here because I've seen a couple ponds. And usually I don't pay attention to those ponds. So usually I'm walking quite a bit a ways to get a... let's go ahead and eat. Is this good desert? Come on, give me a rock. Any rock. There's at least beefalo. But I don't think that's the good desert where you can get cactus. That's a frog. How many is that? 7? 8, 9, 10. Picking that up's good, because that's kind of our limit on berry bushes. Until I feel like picking flowers just to let them rot. Got rabbits, but those are only good for morsels until you go psycho. Then you can get nightmare fuel from them. Let's go back up here. Can I zoom out? There we go. More spiders. Or at least one more. I haven't noticed any wormholes either. And I have never went inside a cave. I had one spawn where I set up camp. Really close to one of those hornet nest things. And anytime I got dogs, I just took them over there. Ah! Alright, the boring stuff is kinda almost over. Yay, it's a wormhole just when I was complaining about not seeing any. Now we can go explore a bunch of excitement in a far off land. Alright, I'm gonna come fill some of this in and find a good spot for a base in the morning. It's a nice road. We're mapping things out. We can't do roads. We could go down a little farther, I guess. Wait, is... Okay, the game is auto-pause when I'm in a map. Yay, another wormhole! Whoa! There's Eyebone. Where do we want to set up camp? We are going to map out this area a little better. But I think right here is going to be a good spot for a base. We got roads that go every which way. Close. Oh, we got lots of water for... We got whatever that is. I don't even know. We got a wormhole semi-close. There's one there. There's one there. That's not too bad. Yeah. Solid plan. Uh-oh. Ghost. What is this? It's rock. And flint. Lots of flint. Seeds. I'll take those. Okay, and walking back through, we're gonna have to pick some of those carrots. How am I low sanity already? Well, I guess I have been through nights. And we do have reeds semi-close. I'm pretty sure that was this game. I hate these guys. It's totally meat. But I'm at 22. That's a pretty good amount. Alright, let's go set up camp. And pick up food we see on the way. If we see any food on the way. Are carrots on the map? I doubt it. I know berry bushes are. Gobble, 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 gobble. There should be lots of carrots in this biome. Oh, but this is the tiny biome. So, yay! Alright, it is evening. I have 6. I have berry bushes to the south. And I have meat on me. Let's go up and make a fire pit. And cook stuff and eat stuff and make stuff. Like a backpack. Let's go up here. And a shovel so we can grab some of these berry bushes. This is a pretty alright spot. I need logs. Should have these 2. 8? Is that enough for a fire pit? Last one. Then we'll go make a fire pit. If we have enough rocks. I'm pretty sure we have enough rocks though. Alright, we're gonna fire pit. We're gonna... What is that? Oh. We got an exact spot. Uh-oh. This is my exact spot, I think. It looks like a pretty good exact spot, right? Alright, let's do it. And... What? Cooked leafy meat barely does jack. Alright, let's build a science. Maybe this wasn't the best spot. Alright, let's make a backpack. Let's make a shovel. Yeah, this was totally not an awesome place to do this. Why did I do this? Alright, so we need a chest, but we're gonna need logs for that. 9? Is 9 good for a chest? I think slash maybe? No! I need one more. Hey! Yeah, that's totally a very bad spot for a base. Why'd you let me build a base there? But yeah, there's lots of ponds. There's gonna be lots of frogs. Well, I'm going to... cut this off. How long has it been? 40 minutes? No, we're not really getting anywhere on this playthrough. And I have stuff to get ready. And there's nobody even here. So, goodbye. Have a great one.